Okay, after 17 days, with numerous failed attempts, I'm finally doing the Q&A video. I'm sorry it took so long. It's just, there have been a lot of things preventing me from doing it. Okay, now, let's take a look at the questions. And here's a little thing. Emperor Grinar says, please tell me if I'm mispronouncing that. What's your favorite treats and toys for your borbs? And I said, I don't have birds. And he said, I thought you did. Well then, what got you interested in birds in the first place? So, I've always kind of liked birds, but I really got into them when I went to Disney World and I saw a bird show, and also a talking bird called Kiwi Wee Wee. He's an African gray. Zebby Finch says, do you feed the birds living outside? If yes, what do you feed them? I hang up some bird feeders with Nyar and safflower seed. There's also a suet feeder. Tupac the Rapping Parrot says, how long have you been designing video games and how did you learn? Also, what games have you done so far? I learned, well, I found out about Scratch back in 2016, sorry, in 6th grade. And it was, well, my god, I can't talk today. I was not very good at it, but now I am good at it. Some of the games I've done so far, some of the games other than Epic Honking Adventure I've done so far include Bobby Stinky Burb and Bomb Dodger. Pidgeot says, how did you come to find Alex the Honking Bird? What do you like most about birds? I like how interesting they are, and how fluffy they are, and how smart they are. And, yeah, and I found Alex the Honking Bird when he appeared in my YouTube suggestions. So thanks, YouTube, for always suggesting the best things. Tupac the Rapping Parrot also says, do you have any birds? If so, what kind? A teal? Unfortunately, I don't have a bird. But I would like to get one. When I move out of my parents' house, I'll start out with like a parakeet or budgie if you live in anywhere that isn't Australia. Or America. Thank you, Connor.
You're welcome.
I have been doing my research. Larry Bourbon Friends says, cheese or chocolates? I like combining them together, but if I had to choose, I think I'd have to go with chocolates. Frederick Budgie says, what was it like to make Epic Honking Adventure? When did you know you wanted to make it? Have you thought about making more Burb games in the future? It was pretty fun making Epic Honking Adventure. A little stressful, but mostly fun. And I knew I wanted to make it in like July, I think it was. Have you thought about making more Burb games in the future? I am making a sequel to Epic Honking Adventure. I haven't worked on it in a while. But that's just because I'm sort of trying to get more ideas. Shelby says, how long have you been coding in Scratch? Did you make Epic Honking Adventure for a project or just for fun? like I said a little bit before, I have been coding in Scratch since November 2016. I don't think I said November. And I made Epic Honking Adventure mostly just for fun, but also partially because so Alex the Honking Bird could have his own game. Pikachu the Cockatiel says, "What inspired you to start YouTube?" I got a video of a robot I built in STEM class, and I decided to upload it. I'll post a link in the description. Alex the Honking Bird says, "What is your favorite book?" Probably the Super Mario Bros. Encyclopedia. And the dictionary. Don't judge me. And this username used to be Melifex Farm. Says, "Do you live in an apartment or a house?" I live in a house with a really big backyard. I'll have to do a tour of it sometime. And honk or scram. Wally West says honk or scram. And I would have to go with both of them. Because they're both amazing. Adorable. Cody the Lovebird says, "What is your favorite bird species of all time?" Well, probably cockatiels, Moluccan cockatoos, and African greys. And probably all the birds that live in my backyard. So, yeah. That was my Q&A video. If you have any other questions that you would like answered, just leave them in the comments. And here is Kirby. Say hi, Kirby. Hi! Okay. Goodbye, everybody.